Like most business owners, you're running around like a headless chicken.
We do organic through Facebook. We also do paid ads.
The first call to action is order now. That sounds like a very big commitment. I found some bad stuff, Patricio.
Cool.
Oh my God, we're murdering money. Patricio, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
My name is Patricio. I'm the director and CEO of Breath Trailer. We build camper trailers that they are custom built for our clients.
How long have you been doing this for?
I started a year ago.
Give us like the top line. How much revenue are you doing? Where are you at? How much have you grown in the first year?
So I started selling the first trailer October last year. And in the last 6 months, we have made $1 million on sales.
Amazing. Congratulations, man. That's incredible. What does that look like? How's that grown month on month?
Since June, we are selling between 6 to 8 trailers per month. Each trailer, it costs between 20 to 40 grand. That's between 300K per month. That's what I'm aiming. So I would like to close the next financial year in 3 to 4 million.
How are you actually selling these trailers right now?
So the way that we get visibility, we do organic through Facebook. We have more than 600K views in the last month. We also do paid ads.
600,000 views organic. Okay, and what is it you're exactly posting to get that such a big organic reach?
I do it myself. I do a lot of reels. And we do it twice a day. The more frequently you do it, the more like Facebook is showing you.
What are you spending on ads right now?
I read your book, actually. It sell like crazy, so I learned a lot from that. On Facebook, I'm spending $90 per day. And on Google Ads, I'm spending $160.
What's the conversion rate on a lead into sale, and what's it costing you to actually acquire a customer?
With a budget of $7,000, we are getting around 400 leads in the last month. In order for someone to become a lead for us, we take them to a builder where they can actually design the trailer. We don't want to just get leads. We want to get qualified leads, people that get involved in the process.
So where are you sending the ads then?
The ads, I send them to the homepage.
Oh my God, we're murdering money. We're going to tune up your funnel and everything as well. But straight away, you do not want to be sending your traffic to your homepage unless you hate money. So we're going to fix that. So let's take a look and see what your call to action is right now on your website and how it goes. Okay, cool. So we arrive on your website and we've basically got this YouTube video here. We don't have a headline. The first call to action is order now. That sounds like a very big commitment. Are you asking people to get a quote, or what's the call to action?
The call to action would be like build and price. If you click there, that's how people start getting engaged.
Well, first of all, like you've got just like multiple call to actions all throughout the site. You've got view locations, download your ebook and comparison sheet, order now. Then there's a connect with us. And then there's your phone number, which is your mobile phone number in the top right-hand corner. Then there's book a viewing, and then there is build and price. What is it exactly that you want people to do?
That they book a viewing.
Well, then that's the place that we need to start. So what is it costing to get a lead right now, did you say?
$10.
Let me just clarify. It's costing us $10 right now to actually get somebody to fill out this form, the build and price form.
Yes.
When you said to me before, like your ultimate goal is to get them to book a viewing, that's not the first step in the funnel. The first step in the funnel is to really get them to start picking the colors, building out the scope of the things, which models that they want, and then it's to basically book a viewing. So the first question is, you're selling 8 to 10 of these per month. Is that correct?
Yes.
What do you have the capacity to actually build right now?
We could 50 per month easily.
You could do 50.
Even more.
We could safely 5 to 6x the number of units that we're selling. You've sent your stats through here. In the last 30 days, you've had 252 leads come through at an average of $10 a pop. You're spending around $90 a day. How many of those 252 actually book a viewing?
I would say 15.
Basically, 5% of people are basically going through and booking the viewing. What is the reason that they're not booking a viewing?
Because they always say like, I'm not ready. I was just looking. I wanted just to know the price. So as soon as they have the price, they don't want to see the trailer because they already know the price.
Out of those 15, we're closing like 10 of those, are we?
Not really, because when you put like 252, that's only on Facebook. We have also, like, if you use Facebook plus Google, we have 400 leads in total.
So it's even worse than that. It's roughly around 3% of the people that find out the price book a viewing. And if you had to estimate why you think that is, what would you say?
Maybe people are getting lost because, as you said, I have too many directions on my website.
There's a few issues here. The first issue is the actual attention funnel from the ads to where we're sending those people. But the biggest bottleneck right now is even out of the 400 leads that we're getting, that we're only closing 15 of those. That's a big issue. So what's involved in the viewing? Is that like have to physically come in and see it?
We have clients all over Australia. So the way we do it is like first we do a video call.
How are you dealing with that process right now?
You want me to handle the objection?
Yes, please.
So I will tell you, yeah, of course, I totally understand. So what exactly do you need to think about? It's about the price, it's about the trailer, it's about the payment plans.
Yeah, I just like I'm not ready to kind of buy it right now. I think that I'll be ready to buy it maybe in March next year after I speak to my shaman and the tooth fairy together and they tell me whether or not this is a good decision.
Of course, yeah, I totally understand. Would I offend you in any way if I would like to save you some money?
How does that work?
If you want, I can give you two different proposals. One would be if you buy the trailer right now, and the other one if you buy in March, and then it's totally up to you.
What is the prices going up, are they?
So at the moment, if you buy this trailer, we have a promotion that you are getting this. Usually it's this, but at the moment we have this price point. If you wait until March, you will end up paying this or probably even more because all the prices are going up.
Okay, and how does that go for you?
I'm not like a salesperson, so I learn, I practice, I try to get better. I start like selling probably like 2 months ago.
The biggest thing that I can see right now is that you don't know what part of the business is holding you back from growing. You're like most business owners, you're running around like a headless chicken. You're building the business, you're working crazy hours, you're running Facebook ads and Google ads. You can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in a business. So the question then becomes as the founder is like, what is it that I need to work on to unblock this constraint to get my business to the next level? Do you know what your customer acquisition cost is from those channels? And do you know how many sales that you get from each channel?
It's roughly $1,300.
Okay. For which channel, Facebook or Google?
I don't really differentiate from which channel they're coming from.
Do you see why that's an issue? You're spending double what you spend on Facebook, on Google, yet we don't know what the customer acquisition cost is. Maybe you're not even getting sales from those channels. Maybe it's all coming from your Instagram reels. As a business owner, you need to be able to get accurate data that you can actually make decisions on. If I'm limited by budget right now, that's the area that I want to focus on. So let's take a look at your ads. So you're running some carousel ads. You've got escape into the nature, simplified, imagine camping without the hassle. Cool. These are nice native images. So I can see that you have taken something from my book and these don't look like ads, which is great.
And I kind of change the ad that I'm running and I test which one has a lower cost per lead.
All right. I found some bad stuff, Patricia.
Ooh.
So the first thing that I found is that like you've got 2 calls to action, bro. One is going through to your Calendly page and then the other one is going through to your homepage. This is not like an a la carte menu where it's like, hey, which call to action do you want to click on? It needs to be a very defined path from the very beginning all the way down. And then there needs to be intrigue in the actual headline itself. So think about big benefit and also huge intrigue is the way that you get a very high CTR and you also get a qualified buyer. You need to inject some scarcity of why they should check it out now, but this is not the issue. The issue isn't your ads. So let's go through the next stage of the funnel, where we send them to. Now, when we arrive on your website, this is where you leave a lot to be desired. This is not good. This is like a funeral for all the money that we are being murdered right now, and we're going to solve this for you, okay? Never send the traffic to your homepage, right? There's multiple different conversion leaks throughout this. Not only do you have all the different pages on your website, then you've got 5 different CTAs on here. You've got links to your Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff. We want to take people on paid traffic through a conversion funnel. So the first thing is there's no headline above the fold. It's just a straight up video. You've put it on YouTube and there's just like the thumbnail of it is a big red bow. I have no idea what's going on right now. I just clicked on a link to see some camper trailers and I arrive on something that says, why is this Australian teardrop camper is going viral? At least you've got that in that headline. right? But that's not a headline. That's just the actual caption of the video. So you want to get rid of all this navigation. You want to have your logo on there. If you're running ads all across Australia, do not have your cell phone number on there. Like, just get a 1300 number and have that redirect through to your mobile, because it makes you feel more legitimate. If someone's going to drop 30 grand, Patricio, they don't want the founder's cell phone number on the website. It's good that you've got a video, but for the love of all things holy, sign up to a Wistia account and upload the videos onto Wistia, not on YouTube, right? Because this is another conversion leak, because once I play this video, at the end of it, there's going to be all the recommended videos. I've just been sucked into the attention whirlpool that is YouTube, and I'm clicking on all of this other crazy shit. And then guess what I'm not doing? I'm not doing what you want me to do. You can also pick like the video thumbnail and you can optimize that. And that has a huge impact on how many people actually watch your video. I don't want to see a ribbon on a box. I want to see the camper trailer that I just clicked on the ad. Then underneath that, you need to have one CTA. So you're doing a good job because you've got here 300 plus happy customers verified. So you've got social proof. Then I can see that you've also got WhatsApp in the bottom right-hand side. Is that a big thing for you?
No.
Remove it. Then again, you just got interactive builder. This page needs to be longer. You need to go through all of the different things that you would typically do on a phone call. Then you need like a gallery with all like a slider, little images that you can click into that pop up and show more. On here, we've got testimonials, which is great. And then we've got a high value content offer as well. What are you doing with the people that download the high value content offer?
I send them like an email where I send them a free ebook.
Yep.
Where they can learn everything that they need to know if they are going to buy a camper. I try to teach them. And then also I give them a comparison sheet where it compares my trailer with the competition.
I would basically make this about a buyer's guide of like considering a camper trailer. Cool, then we've got more videos, and then we've got see a breath trailer in person. We're gonna remove all of these things. We're gonna remove all the links from the footer. We're gonna have one primary call to action, which is the build and price. The secondary call to action is we're still going to include the high value content offer as a panel on there, but we're going to add a phone number on that as well, and the set is going to start calling it. In the last 30 days on Facebook, you've spent $2,727. Do you know how many clicks you got as a result of that?
The click-through rate.
I'm just going to say, if you don't have those numbers right now, I'm going to say that on average, it's costing you $1 per click on Facebook. Does that sound right?
Yes, I would say between 70 cents to $1 per click.
Okay, cool. So let's just say that it's $1 a pop. So we got 2,727 website visits, right? And for that, we got 252 leads. That is 252 people that actually did the build and price. So 9% of people go through that stage, which isn't horrible. But I think that if we remove all the other CTAs and we have that as the only one, conservatively, we could double that. I have plugged in all of the information that you have been telling me into my AI copywriting tool called Get Kong. And we have a landing page for you, right? That is going to convert a hell of a lot better than what it is that you're running right now. So there's two different ways that we can attack this. You know, Kong will spit out all different types of landing pages, but I've gone with a story-based landing page. This is like unexpected way to reclaim your freedom from the 9 to 5 fast, how a burned out office worker broke free from the daily grind with a simple camper van. So this is obviously speaking to the end desired benefit that your market wants, more so than here is our trailer, you should buy it. Then you need to take me by the hand and make it really simple. The first step in your process says, what color would you like for your exterior of your breath? First of all, I know that it's called a breath trailer, but it's like, that's a little bit like, it's not straight down the line. Like, just tell me like, what color would you like the exterior of your trailer? Make it very, very simple. But also before they do that, tell me, okay, excellent. This is the first step. This whole process will take under 60 seconds to do.
Yeah, that's really important.
You're getting a lot of people go through this. I pick the blue. I want the ocean blue. Cool. I want the wedding cake, the Breath Max with the little awning on it. Yep, give me that thing. off grid. You got the solar system here. You got all these other different options that I can pick. I'll just select no thank you. My man's got the upsells going on here. Now it's asking me for my email address and whatnot. Then it's just going to get straight into capturing the lead, is it?
Yes.
Wonderful. One of the other things that I want you to do is after they get their quote, book your 15-minute camper trailer escape discovery call and find out this month's specials, for instance, ending soon. And then that call is basically for you to run through, okay, terrific. How many people are going to be traveling? How far are you going to be traveling? You're going to do a little bit of a needs analysis on this phone call. Amazing. How long have you been thinking about getting a trailer? And educating them on the process of what's out there and what are the options, what are the pros and cons. It's much more easier and it's less threatening for me to book this call with you because I'll find out what this month's specials are as well. So from the 252 that you would get 37.8 people booking in a phone call.
Oh, wow.
Then we're going to use our setter to outbound call the people that don't book that. And then we should get another 37 or 40 of those people. 80% of that call should be about like providing value to them and informing them and educating them. Because an uninformed prospect does not buy. Then the way that we're going to create urgency is by legitimately having a genuine offer. We're not going to lie to these people. We're going to give them a genuine offer on how we can incentivize them to take action now. And then naturally, a big part of the game is going to be follow-up.
I followed them up probably for like 2-3 weeks after it happened. Like the ones that we have really good calls.
And how does that go for you?
It goes, but I realize like, as you know, like every sale is emotional. If you don't make that connection, like you can say a lot of things, but they don't really connect with you, they don't buy.
So by changing to this process, okay, where you're making them a offer, a time-sensitive offer, that also creates urgency where they need to actually move on that. Do you have any last questions for me before we wrap up?
No, I would like to thank you really for your time. Everything that you said was amazing. Like I really follow you and I learned so much from you. So I'm really happy that you take the time for this.
Terrific. We'll go get them. And I'll keep an eye out. I'm rooting for you, but go get them.